Hello everybody and welcome to Open House. My name is Allison Reynolds and I will be your student's AP Calculus BCA teacher. Now while this year is starting off different, I know that there's still a lot of room for opportunity and I'm excited for a lot of great things to come. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the things that we're going to be doing in our classroom. A little bit of my background, I got my Bachelor's in Science and Math from Ohio State, continued there and got my Master's in Education from OSU. Then I moved to teach middle school math in Sarasota, Florida for a couple years, and then moved back to Ohio, missed family, missed football weather, and was lucky enough to land a position here at BBHHS. So I've been teaching here ever since. Just a couple years ago, my husband and I and our family, we all moved to Brecksville. So one thing that a lot of people ask is, how does this compare to AP Calc AB? Well, we cover a few more topics. Everything under this black line, those are all Calc BC topics. So we cover quite a bit more. The good news is last year in Honors Pre-Calc, the students did quite a few limits, and they also did quite a bit of this area under a curve. So they are really set up for success in this class. When we hit the ground running, we review some limits, and then we jump right into derivatives here very soon. So the next course after AP Calc BCA would be Calc 3, because this is technically Calc 1 and Calc 2 in 1 year. So Calc 3 is multivariable calculus. To be eligible for that course through Tri-C and to get college credit, you would need to have a score of 3 or higher on the AP exam. Now, yes, this class would be through Tri-C. It would be for college credit, but it is a BBH teacher teaching the class here at BBHHS. Both myself and Mrs. Nielsen are able to teach that course here at the high school, so it would be one of us teaching that class. Something that we're going to be doing this year is flipping the classroom. This is new for me, but it's something I've always wanted to do. Let me explain a little bit about the flipped classroom to you. Before school is when the students will be preparing themselves. They're going to watch the videos that I have made, and they'll take notes and be ready for class. During class, when they come in for those 2 days with me, they will be practicing the concepts. I will be helping them, answering questions from the days they missed. That way, they're here and we are working together on the math. Afterwards, outside of class, the goal then is to have the students check their understanding and extend their learning, quite possibly through our program that we use, which is MathXL. So here are some important websites. MathXL, I just mentioned that. That's a place where the students can go to provide feedback. They're allowed to redo problems. I'm going to show you an example of MathXL. Something you should know as a parent when you go into Progress Book. These MathXLs could and should always be a 10 out of 10 in Progress Book because the students can redo the problems as they go. So let me find an example of a MathXL problem. So here we have a pre-calculus review, and let's say the student tries an answer and we're going to check it and it's incorrect. They give you some feedback. You can click OK. The student can then try it again. The other thing a student can do when they have their question is go up to question help, and as a parent you can always remind them there is help me solve this. They can view an example, it jumps to their textbook, and they can also email me with the exact problem there in the email. So a lot of feedback, a lot of help they can get from this program. You can use AP Classroom. All of the AP students have access to AP Classroom, which is videos, examples, practice problems. They're certainly welcome to go through AP Classroom and move ahead if they like, or I'll be assigning things that I believe are important for our class, or things that are good review before the AP test. Google Classroom is something that all of their classes have, and I'll show you what that looks like for your student. Here we have their a little welcome from me. If they click on classwork, they'll see some of the resources. I put their course policies, a way to join the AP Classroom, which I had just spoken to you about, and then their daily assignments. This link takes them to a Google Sheet. This is where all of their assignments will be posted. So you can see for the first day of school, we talked about the intro and class expectations. They set up MathXL. I can troubleshoot some of the problems they may have had logging in. And then there's a link to the MathXL website, and the MathXL review assignment is due. This is for Wednesday. All of their links are there, which is nice for the student. It's all in one spot. It's not clogging up the Google Classroom. But as a parent, it would be helpful if you could see this as well, which is why I went ahead and on my website, you can go to my website, click on AP Calculus BCA, and you'll see there it is embedded for you as well. So you can kind of go through. There's other things on the website too. You can see there's our classroom policies, some more helpful links and so on through there. Here's my contact information. If you need anything from me, you should have already received an email. And then there are my free periods, 2B, 5B, 6, and 9. So what you can do, or what your students can do, is take a look, see which periods match up with theirs. While they're here in the building, they can come in, get some help, ask questions, or always email me on the days that they're home. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.